Welcome to Nasty Jobs. I'm Mark Rowe, and today we are really getting down and dirty. Lift station maintenance is one of the nastiest jobs there is. Think about crawling into a pit full of human waste to loosen up a float or maybe make a repair. It's just nasty. I would like to bring in a city sewer technician, Boo Sheets. Hey, Boo.
Yep. Sorry if I stink.
Now, Boo, I understand one of your jobs with the city is to actually go down to the lift station and maybe make a repair or two.
Yep, that's what I do.
Well, maybe you can explain what a lift station is. You know what? I think I'll do it. A lift station is a large wet well that collects wastewater. Yes, that means toilet water, and moves it along until it reaches the wastewater treatment facility where it can be properly treated. These stations can move up to 300,000 gallons of water per day. The problem is they can easily build up with waste that can damage pumps, leading to costly repairs or cause floats not to work, resulting in overflows and unsanitary conditions. All bad news. Here, take a look at a dirty lift station. So let me get this right, Boo. You go down in there and you check it out, and you might repair it?
Yep, that's what I do.
Now, isn't there a way to prevent this from happening? Because you don't really enjoy going down there, do you?
Yep, that's what I do. Bacteria.
I'm sure there's lots of bacteria down in that thing. That's what you're talking about, right? The bad stuff?
Nope, good stuff.
Oh, the good bacteria. We were talking about that a little bit earlier, weren't we?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, let me explain again. Just interrupt me if I make a mistake, okay, Boo?
Okay.
To understand how bacteria works, let me show you a very easy illustration. The first thing you notice is the donut shape in the middle is your bacteria. And on the outside of the bacteria, you'll see your fats, oils, and greases. And what happens is the bacteria produces enzymes, and the enzymes go out and attack the fats, oils, and greases. Now, I want you to think about this as you would the way you eat. Let's suppose you had a big old steak sitting on your plate. You needed to chop that steak up in order to get it into your mouth. What you would do is use a knife. A knife would chop up the steak, or in this case, it's going to chop up our fats, oils, and greases in order for it to be taken in by the bacterial wall. And you'll see here, the smaller pieces are now inside the bacterial wall. At that point, and think about it again as the way you eat, in order for you to digest your food and get it into your stomach, your teeth come into play. This part of the process you would think of as teeth. And you can see here, as the teeth attack the fats, oils, and greases and breaks down even further, it goes into the middle of the bacteria. At that point, the bacteria turns into carbon dioxide and water, and it's gone. So, how did I do, Boo?
Dang good.
Okay, now, if I get good bacteria into the lift station, it'll help eliminate some of the buildup, right?
Yep.
Now, could you say anything else other than yep and nope? Okay, let's keep the show going. What else can you tell us, Boo?
Drain line's bad too.
Do you mean the drain lines in between the lift stations? The ones that move the crap from station to station?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Now, if I remember, to do the job right, you need aerobic and anaerobic bacteria. Aerobic bacteria can colonize where oxygen is present, so all the buildup in a lift station that's exposed will be attacked by the bacteria.
Yep.
And the anaerobic bacteria take care of all the areas that are not exposed to air or oxygen because it doesn't need that to thrive. This is especially important in the drain lines where no oxygen is present. The drain lines become choked from buildup of waste that produce hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen sulfide aids in the deterioration of the pipe over time. It's essential that whatever treatment is used to treat the lift station can also take care of the pipe that connects them.
Yep.
Now, some people swear by enzymes. Why wouldn't you use that instead of bacteria?
Don't know, Mark.
Well, who the hell's supposed to be the expert here? I mean, just remember that bacteria produces enzymes, and enzymes begin the digesting process. They break down the fats, oils, and greases so that bacteria can digest it. Remember the knife, the teeth, remember? Remember, Boo? Hey, by the way, do you have teeth? Hey, Boo. Boo, come back here. We're not finished. Hey, Boo, come on back. Now, that's Boo Sheets. Well, we'll have to continue out without them. The question is always asked, how do you know if the product is working? Let's take a look at some pictures of lift stations being treated with bacteria. The left picture shows a lift station that's untreated. The right picture shows the lift station's been treated for only 7 days. If you look at the red arrow, you'll notice the clarity of the water and the white foam that is present. White foam indicates that the bacteria are in a high growth phase. As the food source dwindles and the bacteria goes into a slower growth phase, the foam will turn brown. Now, take a look at the yellow arrow and see how the bulk of the buildup is starting to show more breaks. This may take some time depending on how thick the cap is when you start the process, but over time it will be broken down to carbon dioxide and water. Lift station maintenance is a nasty job, but if you have the right products, the job becomes easier. After talking to many others besides just Boo, it seems that State Industrial Products offers a very comprehensive program to help take care of the problems. Call your local State Chemical Solutions account manager to set up an appointment. I'm Mark Rowe, and thank you for joining us on Nasty Jobs.